I'm Zane Redfern, home decorating enthusiast and creator of At Home with Zane. So welcome back everyone. Today I am participating in a challenge that was issued by the lovely Mrs Vee, and I'm going to include a link in my video description to her open invitation for this challenge. Now, this challenge is called the Food Tray Challenge, and what she has asked all YouTubers that are participating to do is to choose a tiered tray and display food items on it. And so what I've chosen here is, this is primarily a tray that is utilized a lot by the British for tea parties. And each level of the tray, for their purposes, has a different type of item on it, like sandwiches, breads and butters, and then something sweet. I have never used this for a British style tea party. However, I love this tray for a number of reasons. Number one is the plates are removable. So you can change the plates out for the different holidays. You can change them out for different seasons. You can change them out for different occasions. So I love the fact that the trays, the plates are able to come off. The other thing is, it's great if you're using this buffet style because you can display everything in one space. But it's also really nice if you're doing it family style because the plate is removable and you can set it in the center of the table and pass the plate around. So I have several of these. I use them a lot for entertaining. They're one of my favorite types of trays because they're so versatile and you really can get a lot of use out of them. So I've chosen to use this style of tray. Now I'm going to give you a little clip of what the tray looked like before I put my food items on it. But I want to point out a couple of things first. First off, in the center of each of the plates, I have placed a small white bowl and I have put a little bit of bushberry eucalyptus in the center. Now, the reason that I did this is because by placing something in the center, it allows me to create some division on the plate. So rather than have everything stacked in the center, I'm able to create sections. So I put this little bowl in the middle. I put some artificial eucalyptus bushberry in the center. You could certainly put real flowers. You could fill that with butter or yogurt or just something that would be relevant to your tray. But it's really important to be able to create some sort of separation on a tray like this. So by adding the bowl to the middle, I was able to divide the tray into sections. The other thing is I'm using these simple, basic white hobnail plates. White looks beautiful with everything. Everything that you display on white looks perfect. So I'm going to share with you very quickly a little clip of what the tray looked like before I added my food items. So now that you've seen the tray, when it's been vacant pretty much, you were able to see that I used the bowl with the eucalyptus, bushberry eucalyptus, and also these small little ramekins. So we're going to start at the top of the tray. On the top of the tray, I've put some large buttered croissants on the top because these are just absolutely delicious. They go with everything. They're nice and buttery, and for somebody who likes a pastry without having a flavor, this is perfect. On the second tray here, I've put some blueberry muffins, and I also, something else that I think is important to create some visual interest on your tray, on each side I have put a trio. And then in the front, I've just put a duo. And in the back, I put a duo of the muffins. So as you can see, I've separated 2 different desserts on this same level, but I also created a little bit of visual interest by stacking a trio on each side. So we have our blueberry muffins here, and then I have these really tasty raspberry crumb danishes here in the front, and then I also did the trio on the side, and so that's on our second level. And then down below in the little ramekins, I have fresh fruit. Fresh fruit is a must, I believe, in any brunch or any sort of entertaining. Fruit is always a huge hit. So in these little ramekins, I put some fresh fruit. And then to create some more visual interest, but also to give an alternative to the fresh fruit, I've placed some of these little halo tangerines in a trio in 3 spots around the tray. And so these are delicious, they're easy to peel, people love them, they're aesthetically pleasing, and so using those for food purposes is wonderful, but then when you also have the ability to use that as part of your decor, then it's also really nice as well. So I am going to give you a close-up of each level of this tray so that you can see how this turned out and get an idea of how I staged my tray for my brunch. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found some tips in this. If there is a playlist, I will be sure and include that in my video description. Thank you so much, Miss Vee, for putting this out there. This was a lot of fun. I know there's going to be a lot of really great creators involved in this, so be sure and check all of them out. I'm going to include a link to her announcement as well, so go over there and check that out. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Check out my video description for links to all my social media sites, my Pinterest, my Instagram, my Facebook, my website. It's all in there. It's a one-stop shop. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll look for you the next time.